Let's go, paper Victor V, bro.
And just like that, we are back in it. Game number 6, day number 1. And Monster, we have seen some pretty crazy 50-50 off the drop. But again, taking a step back now, looking at a team like
Paper and
Pixie
Victor
and
V, bro.
Giannis landing at Redline Rig, and currently just fixated exclusively on trying to maintain the most optimal loop path possible.
You know, what I'm really excited about, or what I'm happy about watching play out today is that all the rumors were true. Everyone who said, I'm landing on this team, I'm taking that fight, they meant
Alex
it.
got
And they're showing
Merstache.
up just like Power Alex.
He got him, bro. He got him.
Merstache for his second game now, back-to-back, and Malabuka left in the courtyard here to run for himself. Worthy doesn't want to peek as he's got.
They might get another one here.
Malabuka.
Carson.
Alex says, screw it, I'm going for it. Finds one tag, can he get the second? Of course, he can, and he secures the dub there.
They did it. They did it.
Back now on the drop.
Better late
Bro,
than
they are
never
ruining
after all, and as far as the
Mustache
Power
and
Boys are
Malabuka's
concerned,
run
Alex
right
and
now.
Worthy have finally
Oh,
woken
no.
up when they needed to most MPF, because first few matches of the day,
Oh, no.
certainly not going their way.
Oh,
but
no.
to close out here, winning it out over
One of the
likes
best teams in
Malabuka and
EU.
Mustache of all teams.
And OCE
That's a
is saying
huge
you are not
confidence
going to
win.
do it today.
Very, very well played there, but hold up. I'm holding my breath for a second as Kovacs and Huddy have almost not learned any lessons as far as respecting Scroll and Sky are concerned.
All right, we need
It seems
Sky
like
and
when they
Scroll
get
to
the
win
drop
this.
and they have the
We
high
need Sky
ground,
and Scroll to
they
win
are
this.
all action and no fear here.
To knock Huddy and them down. That way NA can come up.
Once again, making it into the end game. It's very clear that if Huddy and Kovacs perform the same tomorrow, they're going to be up inside that top 10 with a very hefty chunk of money, given that there is $2 million+ of prizing available here in the tournament. So much more to play for than just the bragging rights, of course. 6th place now for Kovacs and Huddy as we get the standings update. And look, the game that Sky and Scroll survived, though, they made something great out of it too. So these are clearly two very good teams.
Without
Aussie boys going to
more on that
Clicks.
later on though, because right now it's all about Clicks.
The Aussie boys in Clicks.
Full on trap. Damo and Resigns inside of the tunnel now. Here next to Sam.
They ain't been fucking with each other.
Do it again, but Benno is relentless with the pressure. Clicks on the other hand eats way too much damage. That could be so problematic.
Clicks is one shot. They're gonna get Clicks here? No, Clicks got out.
Has to fall back. There is no other option. They cannot afford to fall here. They are still maintaining a position within the top 10, but the fact that they've managed to fluctuate outside of top 5, that's a position that can be really difficult to come back from,
bold.
especially when you
Clicks,
remember
that's bold.
1.5 times point multiplier.
Yeah, very scary now as tags come in from the distance as well here. Damo and the Resigns are starting to surge with confidence as they push off Clicks clearly, but Vino is there to defend. Now,
Clicks is going to be
looking
online
back,
whining
not
that they
sure if there's a
griefed
team
him.
potentially sneaking up behind them. You'd be right to assume so can't let his guard down just yet. There is danger lurking everywhere, and it looks like it's about to go down there for Damo and Resigns at the hill, but give it a second here.
The other issue, though, that Benno and Clicks have now encountered, though, is
Epic
that
Whale
this
got
exchange
rolled.
is drawn out
Why was that
for
guy
far
just
too
standing in the
long.
open? What the
launch
hell?
pad positioning that Benno and Clicks like to try and set up for high elevation, try and look for some surge tags. It's going to be cut short. It's going to be stretched out for far too long. And other teams are now having the opportunity to make their approach instead. Peterbot
Tribe
Pollo
Aspect.
already trying to converge.
Oh, this is another
onto this
Aussie
location.
team.
Forecast tower inside as well, potentially. But
This is sketchy
Aspect,
shit.
Kazzy, they've got to be careful. Lingering around Snooty Station, they don't want to get caught off guard. And sure enough, Peterbot Pollo, it's all about making it to the launch pad hill.
They're on the high ground right now. If they just peek over, they'll see that there's a lot of opportunity below them starting to develop, but Peterbot's got his attention on the far eastern team here. Glances over in Vino's direction, takes some tags, doesn't quite find them just yet. It's Gyros and Sherry, though, who's building up the high base here. There are roughly 6 teams in this area.
Is this how it's been looking? We haven't seen this fight.
And it comes as no surprise considering
It's at least 2 Aussie teams fighting Clicks and Vino here.
Was hoping to potentially get their paws on, but instead we'll have to sit back and wait to see what happens next here as Clix, Benno.
Look, Clix is pissed.
Again, they were just prevented from getting optimal positioning to set up for the forecast tower and launchpad plays, and now they've lost that position entirely to the likes of Peterbot and Pollo, and they know it as well. So at this stage, the only option left is for Clix and Benno to confirm these 2 eliminations now on
Clix is pissed right now.
Yeah, they're starting to push here pretty aggressively. Clix doing much better job now as he's side by side his teammate Vino.
They're gonna get rolled here.
Opponents. Damo on the run now.
He's playing angry.
Out to the side there. Clix still curious to the fact that he owns some of the territory here. That's going to be a small victory for them in the time being. Over they go.
This is where they had initially trapped.
Like disengage? What the fuck are you doing?
At the same time, Damo managing to sneak around out back, but it's only because of the fact that
like they're still in top 10. Disengage, man. What the fuck are you doing?
Now Benno is fully aware of the fact that there's just too many numbers surrounding them. It's too close for comfort.
Like cut your fucking losses and get the fuck out of there, bro.
The other thing that could potentially be threatened at this point for Clix and Benno is the vending machine. It's going to be, I don't want to say impossible for them to make their way to those resources, but at the same time, how do you break through all these duos already surrounding you?
You don't.
Yeah,
you fuck
again,
off
more
is what you
points
do.
Lost as well. It's not just, of course,
you fuck off and come up with a different plan right now.
They're not accruing because Kiris and Shuri have.
Look, it's 2 teams up there holding that machine. 3 teams, because Peterbot and Pollo's on forecast tower.
Off in the distance, they're listening.
Reading Ritual pushing Muzz.
Jumping on over to
some NA versus NA violence here.
Teams here, XX Ritual, as well, kind of inside the Doom stat, but you have Muzz here waiting, almost combed up. Slips
what is
out
happening?
The side there. He's very fast. It's not going to make it easy by any means. Out the wall he goes, but it's a 2v1.
Later, Muzz.
What can you do?
Later, Muzz.
Reek takes him down.
Am I getting? Yeah, I'm gonna call it quits because I want to watch the rest of it tomorrow.
Really interesting to actually
I don't want to be up all night. I got up too early today, bro. I'm already tired.
Muzz, a passing comment that Reek made.
No beers tonight.
Room last night was, you know, we missed out on a cash cup. Most recent one. Epicwell and Muzz, they were able to get Mysterio uncontested and all the little goodies that he has to offer, and so
Peterbot and Pollo into zone.
That kind of power, you want to keep going back for it. So Epicwell
mark it
Muzz,
to make sure it's safe.
That might be a fight that they find themselves caught
Perfect.
up in for more than just today.
Yeah, that makes sense too, right?
I'm just gonna sit here vibing.
Security, like, oh, cash cup went great.
Watch whatever.
Right?
Do that again
on
good.
YouTube.
And then
I'll probably fucking fall asleep, to be honest. What's up, Emmy? We're all right. Watching globals.
Again, it could be a clash of the Titans for sure.
Well, Chicho and Trulux have continued to show us that they have what it takes to find their way up the standings here. They've really fought their way up the rankings almost unprecedentedly. No one saw it coming here. But when they make it into the end game, they're just an unstoppable force. You don't really know.
I'm not sure what you said you're doing.
Find them in the mid ground, sometimes on the height, and all of a sudden now they are just there.
Got back from some type of village.
Just have a way.
Nice. What'd y'all do there? Oh, this was free. Just chilling. Right on.
It almost seems like they have a very seamless transition from their early to mid.
That forecast tower was free as fuck.
A big part of the reason for that is that they are just a team that is notorious.
God damn, that skin is bright as hell. That skin looks like Mountain Dew.
They are just excellent at.
Is that a Mountain Dew skin?
Teams into
that looked like a fucking Mountain Dew skin, bro.
Because wherever they surge base at, you know it's going to be an optimal position that's going to prevent everyone else from participating.
We did notice.
Hey yo, is that skin sponsored by Mountain Dew?
Information as well.
Country Village, Cleveland Heights. Nice.
Update there, so you know exactly where
it's
they need to be.
It's a pizza girl. Nah, bro. I know Mountain Dew. I know a Mountain Dew skin when I see a Mountain Dew skin.
Not looking to let them have this for free.
Walked around, sat and talked, got prices of pizza.
Oh, he's serious
of
about
what?
It. You know
I don't know what the O is.
He's willing to break this one down.
What's up, brother?
What's up? What's up, brother?
Goes up right after the fact, and sure enough,
last game.
Just in case
these guys ain't letting this shit slide, are they?
Nico and Flixie,
these guys want to smoke.
For a hot minute to get into this bunker. Virgo and Shadow know that they are functioning with limited time here.
These guys want to smoke, bro.
Every second just means one more opportunity for Shadow and
Sounds
Virgo to
good. You
continue
always
to
be staying
shrink the
busy.
weapon bunker of all its valuable resources, but this is about to be an all-out brawl here for Pico and Flixie.
Not looking good for Flixie. Shadow and Virgo were ready for the fight there. And another armored wall comes
How have
down.
I been?
So
I ain't been
those
up to
armored
much.
walls are instantaneously
I'm home without an
put at
adult. I've been
maximum
home without an
HP. They
adult all
clearly
week.
have
How's the business
3 or
going?
4x
Not too bad.
the health of a metal wall.
I
so
saw a couple things here and there.
good way
Oh
to slow
no,
a team
who
down,
lasered him in the
especially
back?
second place one, but
Uh-oh.
let your guard down, and now look. Team is flying
Who
in
is it?
very, very fast here. We'll get their names shortly.
Virgo
Flixie
and Shadow?
is in
No,
a
they're in
world
the-
of trouble here potentially now.
Who is it?
I'd say even they're lucky. that
Yeah, I
it
know
seems
they're
as though
fucking lying.
Virgo and Shadow were just out of audio
So Clicks and
range
Vino got
to
out of that.
hear those shields
You gonna be
getting
playing games
cracked,
tonight?
Well,
but
they
No,
gotta
I
get
think
past
I'm gonna
their
call it
armored
quits
wall, right?
It's a
shortly
two-way
after this
street
game.
there.
It is a two-way
Because
street
I want
for
to get
sure,
up and
but at the
watch.
same time,
I want to get up and
definitely
watch
respect the
tomorrow
decision there
too.
from Pico and Flixie,
This
because
is like the
that
Olympics of Fortnite.
fight back
This
that we
is
saw from Shadow and
Everybody
Virgo
from the
defending
different
their position
countries
inside
all come
of the
together
bunker, despite
in
the fact that it
Dallas,
was Pico
and they're
Flixie.
all
They did not
playing
care
live
in
at
the
Dallas
slightest,
right now.
and I love that out of Shadow and Virgo, because they're a team that's coming in here, and I think a lot of people don't necessarily have many expectations for them, but
It's
the
50
confidence that
teams
they
from all
compose
over the
themselves with,
world
even on socials, they
playing in Dallas,
are
Texas
here
right now,
to
I mean.
try and actually shock the world.
To see
Yeah,
who's
they
the
really have
best.
matured as players, but look at this. Vico and Flixie now find Jerome and Zagu above them. You know, you take us back to the invitational window where Zagu really put up a performance and won over the
Why am I ending? So I
hearts
make
of,
sure I get
the
some
NA
sleep and
region,
wake up
honestly, the global
and
fan
watch
base of
tomorrow.
Fortnite. Bring him here. He's
50
got a lot of
years.
work to
No,
do
50 teams.
coming into tomorrow.
It's
alongside
50
Shadome there, but
teams
the VODs will tell the story.
from all over the world.
The practice will show. Vico and Flixie's preparation clearly coming out in spades here, as is Peterbot and Pollo's, and we all know they're
You meant to you meant to say
Guided.
teams. Oh, okay, I got you.
But at the same time, you have
Yep.
such a strong day one performance.
And this
You
is
gotta
the
be
last
careful that you
game
don't let that
of
confidence
today.
Transition into
Am I streaming this
overconfidence. And
tomorrow?
Vico
Yeah, I'll
Flixie,
stream. I'm gonna stream
I don't wanna
the
call it an overinvestment
final 6
just
games
yet,
tomorrow.
but they got a whole lot of nothing.
I'll be
after
on by
investing
noon
a
tomorrow.
Decent bit. I mean, they were practically max mats before leaving that weapons bunker position. They were trying to see if they could wait out Shadow.
So I don't
and
wanna do
Virgo,
anything
but
too
those
crazy
two were
tonight.
Not willing to budge in the slightest, and now Vico, Flixie, they
And if I
didn't
start
have any
having
other
beers,
options but
I'll
to
stay up
be
too late.
in a totally separate
Then I won't go to
direction.
sleep. Then I won't wake
After
up.
acquiring nothing out
So we're
of it
just
as
gonna
well. I
watch
mean,
this,
I get
look
it.
at
You're feeling
leaderboards
good,
afterwards,
especially after the performance
and then
they've
call it
had
a
today,
night.
But moments like that could be disastrous in day 2.
That's my plan
yeah,
anyway.
definitely. And like you mentioned,
Cole and
is
Acorn
surely
versus that Yuma and
confidence, right?
Rise.
Pushing in
That
like
Yuma
but
and Rise, they
give it a minute here. Acorn and Cole
fizzled
now
out.
Pushing Zagu. Or
No,
sorry,
that was Yuma and Rise.
Yuma actually. Rise and Yuma, who started off so hot today,
Yeah, they did.
have just dropped their mid games.
Nah, I'm
for
good.
3 games
I'm too
in a
old for
row
that
now,
shit.
and it is really weighing in
We
on
only
the
pull
standings.
all-nighters
They're
when we
gonna
do
have
it
to hit the drawing
accidentally.
board big time now.
Bro, 12,
As they have went from
14,
second place
or 12,
all the
13,
way
14,
down to
15, all
14th
dead.
now, and that just
Oh,
shows
let's
you
go.
how good of a
NA
couple
is
of games
creeping
they
on
did
a come
have,
up.
Given that they're
Don't
still
drink them.
inside a very respectable position on the standings. So
That sounds boring.
everyone who falls now, everyone you see getting dropped here, that's going to be the end of their day ones.
Poor Bolts, man. He's just trying to break through the armored walls that Kramsu and Clone keep throwing his way. And not only that,
No way
but
I'm going to sit
he's
here and
gotta
play randoms and not
make sure
not
that he
drink
keeps
beer.
tabs
I wouldn't be able
on
to
the
put up
team
with their
that's also
bullshit.
faced up on
The
a
only
hill
reason I can
behind
put
them.
up with their bullshit is by
Bolts,
drinking
Bryce,
some beers.
They're not trying to get greedy by any means here. Pixie
I'd be
and Gas
I'd
are
be
definitely
annoyed
posing
at
enough
their
of a
asses after
threat
about 2
that
games.
They are trying to be.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Here. They just want the immediate fight up against Kramsu and Clone instead, but Kramsu, Clone, at least for the time being, they've got the health
I've done
advantage.
12 to 20 hours. Yeah, I have.
Flixie, though,
We
finds
ain't doing it
himself below the
tonight.
surge. It's all
I
making
haven't
sense
done
now
it when I know I
as
got to
to
wake
why
up
they
early and
realize they
stream
have
the
to
next
push the
day.
team. Golden
I've done it when
Quanti
I ain't
at
got
the
shit to do.
Railways Are going to be meeting the team
But I
that
got
is
shit
the
to do,
king of
so-
the Railways at this point. This is the second time now, right? Almost deja
We
vu
gonna
here.
pass.
But this time, Flixie and Vico need the damage and the elims to go with
Oh.
it. Flixie gets shot first go and puts up a great tag there. But
Oh,
the
they got
edit
him.
comes through and
Later, gone.
Vico is down.
Wait,
at the
these guys
bottom
got to
of
get
the
out of
chasm
zone, or
there.
they're going to die in zone? Oh, no, they got
Fox running
meds. They
out,
got
though,
whites.
here.
They got whites.
Can the med kit come in time? Sure
Yeah, we're
can.
good.
So Flixie and Vico
It's only
have a
should be
moment
only
here
a
to
1
breathe.
tick. We all right.
But again, this all kind of stems back to that bunker fight for me, MDF, because they spent so much time that now they are scrambling to
Wait,
try
what
and
was that
make up
kid look? Oh,
for
he
what
was looking
lost in the
above.
midst of it.
I was like, what the hell was
Because they
he
did not
looking
get
at?
the
He was
surge
looking
damage that they
above
would've
at
hoped for. They lost
Buddy's
a decent amount
teammate.
of their resources, and now they're just praying that they can come out.
People's already on island. Is that
even
Peter
more
and Pollo
refreshes
already
after
on
the fact,
island?
but they've got a long ways to trek through some of that storm as well. All the while, teams like Queasy, Thomas, a little box fight of their own up against the likes of Analex and Sato.
And that really shows you the significant difference of having a strong early
I'm
game start
not
versus
sure
a
what you're
slow one.
asking, Emmy. You
When the
said
surge
she
turns on,
to
it
these
is really,
tournaments,
really evident
Helen through the
how
year.
far behind you can be.
You were streaming these
Queasy
a
and
couple.
Thomas HD,
Yeah.
they're kind of on that line as well. They
But this is
survived the
like
first hurdle, but
all
this
of them
next
came
one that they
together
know
now. All
is
the
looming
winners of
nearby.
all them other
They will have
tournaments,
to stomp past
all them winners are now
Edwards and
playing in
Sato
this
here.
one.
Have had a very difficult day one up
Yeah,
against
yeah.
Acorn and Cold, only surviving the drop 3 of the 6
Yeah,
times
this is the
so far,
last
this
one
being one of them, and now
so
they're
far
back with
that's
this almost
scheduled.
brick wall.
There
This
isn't any more
force that is
scheduled at the
Queasy
moment
and Thomas
besides
HD.
this one.
Meanwhile, Quanzi
But I'm sure
ultimately
there'll be
does
more.
end up falling here, but not before claiming Vico.
Yeah,
and
this
earning
is
some
called
points.
globals. This is the
And
global
sure, there
tournament.
might be a
Everybody
chance
from the
for
globe
reboot ban play
is
to
playing
come
this
into
one.
effect, but it's likely still going to leave Flixie and Vico
The
sitting
best-
just
the
underneath
best
that storm
players
damage threshold, if not
from
even more
everywhere
so
in the
piling up
world
against them. All
came
the
to
while,
Dallas.
Peterbot continuing to
Like,
claim
people
as many
flew in from
eliminations as
Europe.
possible throughout the course of
People
the
flew
day.
in from the Middle
These guys
East.
have been
People
leading
flew
the
in from
charge. Peterbot
Asia.
goes for
People flew
another
in from
one. It
Australia.
doesn't seem like
They all
Analex
flew in
was
to
prepared in the
Dallas,
slightest.
Texas to play this.
I can just hear the reaction through.
What's the prize?
the
$2 million.
headphones of what's going on here in the arena. Clearly, the crowd is starting to rally with Peterbot now. Just take a look at that.
Bro did not.
And the first emote.
He hit him with the Papa Love. Her man sitting in the Papa Love.
Right, that we've
She
seen.
man sitting in the Papa Love. Who was that?
Flixie
Angelex?
trying to stock up.
Bro
as best
emoted
he
on
can.
Angelex.
The Grand Rail Station, but
Nice.
a couple of med kits still might not be enough to deal with this 2-tick zone. He's doing everything he can.
Uh-oh, Clicks and
Make his way
Vino, Bryson
across.
Bolts. Clicks and Vino a little bit of
Similar
pain here.
situation, but in fact, it's actually Veno and Clicks on the receiving end, and they're the ones under the most duress here. Veno, he's got a little bit of shield, but underneath that damage threshold, their final lobby of
Right,
the day
right,
is
right.
not going to pan
Yep,
out the
yep.
way they were hoping. 9th place team in trouble.
Wait, did I
Kinda
just miss
crazy.
Clicks and Vino getting
fall.
eliminated?
Bryson Bolts jumped up above them, and they were neck and neck on the leaderboard.
Did I miss
on the
Clicks and
standings,
Vino?
so
Did Clicks and Vino
a
just get
very,
eliminated?
Very critical
I
set
feel
of
like they
eliminations
did.
for Bryson Bolts, and now Vino and Clicks are set back home. Basically,
Oh,
having
no.
to think about today and figuring out how to patch up their gameplay to close out in top 10 performance for tomorrow. But Bolts and Bryce heating up in the back
Bryce
half of the day here.
and
They almost
Bolts
had that victory
ending
out last
Clicks and
game,
Vino's
dropping
run
the
for the
ball
day.
there, which again, to me, I didn't expect it. I really thought Bryson Bolts had that in the bag, had it secured, but Pollo was just incredible with the angle finding.
It was a good angle. It was a good
Acorn
shot.
and Cold now find Hiras and Shiri.
That was
They've
a
almost
sick,
fouled
sick
each other from
shot.
the south side of the zone somehow, swinging all the way.
So
here to the
Clicks and
north side.
Vino are going to fall out of the top
At the same time,
10.
though, they need to find some closure on some of these box fights. Spinks, Dukes, just all.
Bro, I swear to God, if Clicks and Vino finished 12th, I called Clicks and Vino finishing 12th a long ass time ago too. Rapid, bro. Rapid and Batman Booga are struggling.
One elimination there already. Batman Booga struggling with the surge as well, trying to do what he can to play for the med kit, but he won't get the chance. Taken down by the last surge tick.
The Elam credit is going to go to Bolts.
Vic,
given that he did the
Vico and
last bit of
Flixie
damage
eliminated.
there, but in the end, now there's a lot to worry about here. Siyun and Kadu obviously looking to fight back because they need a little bit of damage as well. Kato's going to fall there. Siyun's going to fall as well. This is to the hands now of
He trying to get Dukes?
and Sphinx. Where did they come from? Dukes showing up here to jump into the fight out of nowhere.
It's incredible how quickly they were able to close the gap between themselves. They overheard the box fight commotion, and they knew that's their prime opportunity to strike.
Beep,
Bolts
beep, beep,
as well,
ba-da-ba-ba-da.
finding Felixi, the dominoes effect. They started off so strong here with the forecast availability as well, and yet find themselves eliminated way outside of where they'd hoped to be. And Thomas and Queasy, this could be a huge moment. I'd say everybody inside of the top 5 even. We're looking at Trulex and Chicho, Cold and Acorn. But again, all eyes on the Queasy and
Who wins our last game here?
They've been doing a fantastic job skirting their way through.
Peter Bot and Pollo with 3 bodies.
Oh
no!
Peter and Pollo are starting to run away now. Having a chance here.
Oh, they about got
really
him.
Take the lead on the scoreboard.
I thought Peter Bot was getting
Second
rolled
place
there.
Is down and out. Queasy and Thomas HD have to stay in the running now to keep this one close.
Oh
Meanwhile,
no, Paper and Victor B
running
dead.
Their way on up. Sphinx and Dukes from the back of the line. Starting to skip and off their way to the front here somehow. Bolt still getting active nicely.
Sagu lasered.
A big elimination for him there.
Holy shit.
The wall comes out to protect his flank there.
The problem though is that Bolt has likely been recognized as a solo. That reveal medallion definitely in range for Peter Bot and Pollo, and they're the ones that were shooting from behind alongside Cooper and Kanata. Bolt, he was already running low on his material count, even transitioning to this point, and now his final 10 builds, hoping that he can scramble into something, anything. Finds a couple more just laying on the ground, but he's been marked yet again. The pressure just continues to bubble in to his builds.
That's the best part about it, is he just keeps getting marked every time he finds a new spot.
That's so depressing.
And everyone's like, oh, a solo. It's Bolt's just trying to work his way through. Back to the armor walls he gets though. Very nice here.
All right, let's go. Pete Pollo, lock the fuck in, boys.
Almost toying with him at this point. They could have pushed at any given time if they wanted.
Pete's only got 85 AR bullets.
That they are functioning with. Queasy as well. He's actually got no builds.
No build.
Queasy is just running it at this point. These walls might not even belong
12
to him.
AR bullets. Queasy only had 3. Where are all the AR
See if
ammo?
he can find any kind of elimination. At this point, a refresh is the only option.
Queasy found one. Look, he picks up the Elam, gets a little bit of mats there, splits it with his teammate, but the shots
So he
are
needs
coming
to
in from
split the
front
AR
side now.
ammo.
Has to burn what little bit that he picked up just to stay alive right now, and they are nearing the top 15.
Oh,
the next
Vadil got him.
there. Down he goes, all up to Thomas HD now to keep the dream alive.
He didn't give none of that ammo
as many
to
points as possible here.
Thomas HD.
But what is humanly possible when you barely have anything to work with?
He can just break into the top 10.
Nathan and CB's going for height. Peter Bot and Pollo got zone, front zone. Oh, Peter Bot and Pollo got zone. Moving towards them, I think.
Every second. It's so difficult to maintain this level of composure. But even as a solo, Thomas HD might be able to make some magic happen.
Oh,
Up above,
where'd that
though,
shot
the
come
scanner
from?
is still coming out for Peter Bot and Pollo. They have all the information in the world. Top 15 now.
Wait, if it
28 below.
scans, does
Down
everybody
body
see
here.
the scan?
Those could be mats, but no, he needs more than that. He needs to drop
Is that how that works?
replacement at the very least, if nothing else.
Wow.
Honey falls there. That'll be full credits, I think, for him. But even if it's mats there, some builds too.
Huh.
Gets up on the second layer. Shots come in from
later,
everywhere.
bro.
Gets a couple more placement points, and it's something. But now look at this. Kanata, Cooper in the end game. Trulex and Chicho once again here.
Man.
Alive and healthy.
Even more
Sit
importantly
on your
still,
chair,
they're
bro.
applying a little bit of pressure
Just
here
sit on your
Pollo
chair,
and
bro.
Peter Bot. They
Sit
are
on your
actually
chair.
forced to just try and
Yo,
punch their way
Goofy.
through the mid-ground. You can tell Pollo, Peter Bot, they want to maybe take a jab at the
Adrian
height,
Rise
but
going for
Adrian
height.
Rise
Peter Bot and
currently
Pollo
in
looking for a
full
different
control
angle on
and
the height.
continuing to ramp upwards. Couple of armored walls expended as well, just to ensure that it's not going to be easy for them to get chopped anytime soon. They've
Looking
also
back
got
for
full
shots,
base
Aegis and Rise.
as that emergency exit plan, but Pollo, Peterbot across the way, spotting out Kanata and Cooper. The reveal medallion just doing so much as far as helping them to establish exactly which teams, which players they want to aggress.
Kanata
They're
healing off
strategically
already.
choosing who to target, given that they have all the information that they need. Meanwhile, Geras and Shari are saying, oh, we have a chance to win if we can get out high ground. And they look up. Peterbot spots out Kanata inside the zone, gets a little bit of damage, figures the zone will do the rest. Now focus comes in on the low
Front
ground.
zone.
It's so smart for them to be down here. They're just earning so many points now that they are jumping towards the 400-point threshold here.
Just the
Aegis and
eliminations
Rise
alone, they've
still
got
on height
7
with the
between two
pullback.
of them. Geras
Peter
is a
Bot and
solo,
Pollo versus
bound to be
Geras
marked
at the-
any second here if he hasn't been
on low
already.
ground.
Pollo not not even gonna
2v2.
bother. Instantly goes with the left side edit.
Peterbot Pollo v Agers Rise.
Credit onto that Gears elimination, and now just a raw 2 versus 2 up against the likes of Agers and Rise.
Rise is dropping down. All they're dropping down. They're bringing it to him. They're bringing it to him. When you won, boys.
In spectacular fashion. Now Peterbot
oh my God.
Agers is hurt. One edit, it's all it's going to take here to put him down, but Arborwall comes through to get his teammate the full reset here. He says, hey, let's
Agers
not
and
rush
Rise
it.
are hurt.
And then they jump down.
Peterbot and Pollo with no mats.
Here shortly. Give it a moment now. Peterbot and Pollo side by side here. Rise.
Agers and Rise, no whites, I assume.
Pressure coming in from the
low. Oh, Agers has got 2 med kits.
Walls are done. They're depleted.
Still decent amount of space for Peterbot and Pollo to work with. Keep in mind, Pollo also still has those 4 armored walls, but as far as the health bar is concerned, Peterbot, Pollo, they are fully in the driver's seat. But that doesn't mean
I'm not sure if they're in the driver's seat.
They also need a massive game here to finish strong on the leaderboard.
Peterbot, Pollo's got a 50 pot there.
How do you close out day number 1? Second and first, very impactful differences here. Peterbot and Pollo start to swing their way up. They get the angle that they're looking for. Pollo, once again, doesn't quite find it. Peterbot's hurt, though. It's a low ground attack. Pollo
Peterbot's done.
Here.
Oh, it's a 1v1.
Peterbot up top. He has done what he needed to.
Agers and Rise. Oh my God, Pollo flooded from low ground? Are you fucking serious?
Pollo said it himself.
Fucking beans, bro. Oh my fucking God!
As long as he's got his duo,
Pollo's that motherfucking guy, bro! Look at him, he ain't even smiling!
And they took this last game by force.
Are you shitting me?
One more time, back-to-back victory royales.
From low ground? He was 1 shot from low ground.
I seem to chat to you a lot on this day when it is
You're
competition.
fucking lying. You're fucking lying, bro.
Doesn't matter if it's high ground, low ground, mid. You guys are in control, Pollo. Walk us through the last part of that game there. I mean, it just seemed that, even though you were on the low, you managed to control things perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, it was like last game, too. We waited for old builds, and then we went up. We were able to, like, crack them. Peter got a kill, and then the other one just 50.
I mean, we celebrate. Well, there's people really screaming your name over that. Someone literally shouted Peter, the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. And rightly so, by the way. Obviously, Pollo as well. Let's get the credit where it's due. A teammate like Pollo, what's it been like competing this year, in this competition? Give him his props. How great is this as a duo teammate?
I mean, he's the best teammate possible. I mean,
he already knows.
Eliminations. He's like
Peterbot,
a good, like,
Peterbot already knows.
Like, we're kind of like, we both make calls, and like, we're like the
it's
best
Fortnite kids that don't know how good Pollo is.
So, I mean, you guys have cemented yourselves top of that leaderboard.
Peterbot always says Pollo's the fucking GOAT.
What do you do tonight? How do you guys kind of like regroup ahead of tomorrow? I mean, do you need to regroup at this point? Are you just going to play it exactly the same way? Pollo, how do things happen tonight? What happens tomorrow?
There's always room for improvement. We're going to look like games tonight and then see what we can do tomorrow.
And Peterbot, you are steps away. Tomorrow, someone's going to lift that trophy. How do you think it's going to be, you guys? How close do you think you're going to come to it?
That'll be us. It won't be close. I mean, we're ahead by a lot.
Tell him, Pete. Tell him, Pete.
We're gonna come out,
Pete's standing on business. Tell him, Pete.
Do you think Peterbot and Pollo could go all the way?
Fuck them haters, Pete.
Could they go all the way? I think they think that you could. Look, congratulations again. Fantastic way. One more time. Our Game 6 winners, Peterbot and Pollo! What a way to wrap things up here.
Tell him this is Pete. This is Pete's house. Y'all were just invited.
We'll get that tomorrow.
It's Pete's house.
For now, though, back to Zeke and the gang. What a day 1.